How we doing, everybody? What's up? It's time. It's time for Gumby's Vibe Tribe. Yep, it's time. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? With my special guest tonight will be none other than Candyland Curiosities. Yep, hey, Petty Crocker. Hey, Ronnie. Candyland Curiosities will be my special guest tonight. And as soon as she jumps in, we'll get her going. Let me turn my other thing down. I am on, hey, Petty. I am also on YouTube as well. So if you missed this and you need to go back and watch the show all over again, you can always go back to my YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed, hey, Lisa Lazari, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would take the time to do that. Again, it doesn't cost a dime. It does not cost a dime to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yes, I know. Good deal. Good. Oh, yeah, Amanda's on. Duh, you're tagging Jessie. That's right. Yeah, she'll be my guest here in a few minutes. I'm not sure if she's going to jump in and do a pop-up and then possibly right in. I'm not sure. We will see. But she is one of my, how should I put this? One of my newest acquaintances. When I met her this year. I mean, I think I ran into her. Hey, Reworkers Passion, how are you doing, friend? Thank you, Moody Mommy, for coming in. Appreciate you. We will be hosting my friend Amanda, Candyland Curiosities, here in a few minutes on Gumby's Vibe Tribe. Yes, happy Sunday. Absolutely. I hope everybody's had a good day. I know I have. It's been a fun day. I just see that she popped up, so she's fixing to pop up and then drag her friends in here. So and just remember, when you come here, guys, when she comes in, we can talk about anything y'all want to talk about, anything at all. I'm open. If for some reason something, we double timing. Yeah, we double time and triple timing. Let me throw a shout out. Let me throw a shout out to who I consider my best friend, probably in the whole wide world, and it is Kylie. If y'all don't know Kylie Cranston, after the Antique Code, she is an amazing person. Little old you, right? I did well. I think I can't remember how much it sold for. My milk glass base didn't go as high as I thought it would, but you know, it's all in fun. It's all about getting out there and meeting new people and that kind of stuff. So, folks, if you're also in YouTube, hey, Kim, the Red Rooster's in the house. Shauna's Treasures in here. We'll be co-hosting Candyland Curiosities here in a few minutes, guys. And if y'all haven't met her, oh my gosh, she is the most amazing person that you'll ever meet. Hey, Jessie, she's the most amazing person that you'll meet. She's a good person, and Kaka, that's right. She is your boo. All right, she's your boo. You know what? I think in the long run, she's probably everybody's boo. She's the type of person, and I love her for it. She's the type of person that doesn't matter what's going on. She always has that smiling personality. She always loves everybody. She is. I'm not gonna go into her spouses, how many spouses she has. I'm not going into that. But no matter what it is, whatever, you know, sometimes behind the scenes, right? Behind the scenes, some of her friends may know what's going on, right? But she don't let on. She's always smiling. She's always happy. Does she get emotional like me? I get emotional from time to time. But you know what? That's what makes good people, in my opinion. I'm not trying to brag on myself, but that's what makes her a good person. She's not afraid to put her emotions on her sleeve and wear her emotions as well. So she's just a good person. And we'll talk about, again, anything and everything. What she does at retail or resale. We can't really talk about it. Here she comes, Amanda, Candyland Curiosities. Kaka, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Yes, give a loud, warm, loud Kaka. Welcome to our guest, Candyland Curiosities. Let me invite her in here. We're gonna invite the co-host. Confirm. Come on in, my friend. Say hello.
Hello.
Sound check. Can everybody hear? Can everybody hear Amanda and me as well?
How are you? Hello,
All right.
hello. Caw, everybody.
Unicorn bell.
Hey. Yes, it is not how I don't say hello. How are you? Nice to meet you.
No.
I say caw. That's right. I hurt myself. I hurt myself to say hello to you people.
That's all right. You know what? We love you for it. We love you for it. And I know right now. You know what? I have a feeling between the two of us, we're gonna be fighting for airtime, right? Okay, because we both like to talk. So,
We both have big mouths. Yes, Gumby.
right.
Thank you.
So if I'm getting where I'm carrying on and I'm talking, you want to say something? Just do this.
Oh yeah, I'll just talk over you. It's fine.
Or we can do that. Yeah. Or we can do. Hey, you see what I got? You know what that is?
An easy button.
Yeah, but listen. What the heck?
Oh gosh. Oh my god. I have a button. I don't know where I put my button, but my button says, oh, here it is. I have a button.
What's your button say?
This is the happy meter. So.
Have you lost your mojo? Where's that mojo? Come here, boy.
It says like 9 different things. So yeah, thank you, Jesse. Although it is not private anymore because you just shared it with the class.
It's not private now. It's not private.
Yeah, you've just ruined it. You've ruined it.
Jesse, send us a message and let us know about your button.
So hello, everybody. I'm Amanda. I'm CandyLandcuriosities. I sell everything, literally. Vintage decor, ephemera, toys, books, jewelry, you name it, I have it. So I'm a charitable trades master of none.
What got you into reselling and how long have you been reselling?
I have been thrifting my whole life. I've always loved thrift stores and digging and looking for things. But professionally, I've been reselling for about 4 years now.
Okay.
And it's awesome.
I know.
I've worked for myself for a long time, but the reselling thing is fairly fresh.
So this is something. Oh, thank you for the purchase of the vintage doilies. Oh yeah. Which one? Did you get the purple ones? Atomic Kitty, did you get the purple ones? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I got to show them. They're right here. You don't mind, do you? Look at these. Look.
Just show off the thing. No, I don't care.
Look.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Those are amazing. So yeah, I'm sticking them aside. Almost dropped the mushroom.
Nice to meet you, Catastrophic.
Yes. So thank you for that purchase. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you do this full time, right? Is that correct?
Yes, this is my full-time gig. I am doing this all the time.
Taxes are fun, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a joy. I put it off till the very last minute, but my accountant is fabulous, so I'm not worried.
So is mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I am not. We give it to somebody. I do not. Me and math.
No. Yeah, my wife has her own business. I've been doing our own business taxes she's been doing that for 20 plus years, so we've done that.
Wow.
And of course I started mine about 10 years ago and been doing that. So it's fun doing two Schedule C's. It's a lot of fun.
Nope. Nope. I will pack, I will ship, I will wash, I will clean, I will list, I will do all that stuff. I will leave the math things that will get me in trouble with people to people who know what they are doing. I do not want to mess with any of that.
Thank you, kid.
I'm a rule follower. I can't.
The Coca-Cola card's going to the reworker's passion. Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
Aww.
So yeah. So what? So you said you've been doing thrifting all your life, right? How did you originally get into it though? What made you want to thrift? Someone down the road somewhere told you about it or showed you, right? Had to be.
Well, I grew up. So I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I grew up in not the wealthiest family, and
so been there.
My grandmother was one of 6 kids, and then she had 6 kids. So her whole family was hand-me-downs. And so her kids got hand-me-downs. And then my mom had 2, me and my sister. And so it was hand-me-downs and going to thrift stores and the 5 and dime and just taking what we could get and saving and fixing and reusing. So there was nothing that was not good enough. You know what I mean? Like my mom would save takeout containers and little plastic containers from jewelry we would buy, and she would reuse them for pins or jewelry or buttons or whatever. So like everything was reused and recycled for something else at home. So
we reuse grease.
Right. Yeah, you filter it. You redo.
Oh, you had to filter it?
Well, you know, coffee filters. That kind of filtering. We ain't talking about high tech crap here. Come on.
We just talking about all we did was pick out the pieces. All we did poured in the can.
Yes. Oh, yay! Thank you. I'm glad you found it catastrophic. I appreciate you. So, you know, my grandma took me to thrift stores. She watched me growing up. She basically raised me because my mom was an RN. So she worked night shifts at the hospital. And so, you know, it's how it worked. So she would take us on errands all the time. So we would have to go here, there, and everywhere. And we just did because we would just stay home? No, that you went where you were told.
Nope.
Right? When you were told.
Right.
So it was never weird for me to go into a thrift store. So it just carried over to my adult life.
Every bit of clothes I wore growing up, every stitch. I didn't get anything new. I promise you, nothing new from a real store until I got a job and I realized how much that crap cost. And guess where I went after that?
The thrift store. The thrift store. You're like, I ain't paying $20 for a t-shirt.
No.
That's my favorite line in Macklemore's song. I ain't paying $50 for a t-shirt.
Nope.
You know, like,
Unless, of course, someone wants to buy one from you. That's a whole different ballgame.
Well, that, you know, then, of course, if I, you know.
But then it's vintage, though.
No.
But it's vintage. Right.
But it's vintage. But it's just, it's always been appealing to me to find treasures because at new stuff doesn't have the same vibe. New stuff is great for certain things. I want a new dishwasher. I want a new refrigerator.
I need a new razor blade.
Okay? I need a new razor blade. Like some things need to be new. I get it. But some things they don't need to be. Like tchotchkes and vases and books and stuff like that. Like those things can be reused over and over and over and over and over. And the ones that are in thrift stores, you know, they have stories, they have memories attached to them. And I think saving that is kind of romantic. I'm sappy. I'm 90% sap. I'm a maple tree. It's just how I am. So saving that and continuing that love and that
Gotta love Jessie.
I know, right? Well, you know, she's right though. She's absolutely right. Those are things I'm not going to thrift. You should ask the girls.
Some people do though.
Some people do. I sent a picture to the girls of a whole rack of tidy whities at the thrift store, and I was like, I don't know how I would. I don't know. So yeah, and so thrifting for me is bringing joy that once was for someone else now to someone new.
I like that.
So yeah, it's just passing the joy from one person to another because either the person couldn't take it with them to their new home, they've passed on to another universe. For one reason or another, it can no longer live in the space it once was. So now it has to live in a new space. And I am more than happy to be that middleman. I will wash it, I will clean it, I will dry it, I will pack it, I will love it until it finds its new home.
That's amazing. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, You did? Did you ever have a job prior to doing this full time though? Right? You worked. You were.
Oh yeah, I've worked
Yeah.
my ass off for
I'm,
many
I'm not. I'm
years.
not. I'm not saying you did. I'm just asking. I'm just
I'm
curious. I don't
teasing.
know that much about you.
I was not throwing daggers there, Gumby.
Yeah, I know.
Um, I have been a chef my whole life. I'm a classically trained
Ooh,
chef.
you come to
Um,
Springfield, right? Right?
yes, yes,
Aha!
yes,
Aha!
yes.
I'll
Um,
cook in the kitchen with you. I ain't
yeah.
scared.
So yeah, I was at an early age. I knew I wanted to do something creative. I've always been a creative individual. So I went to culinary school. Took culinary vocationals in high school. I went to Johnson and Wales in Providence, Rhode Island. Came back and I started working at a fine dining restaurant here called Lockkeeper's Inn, and I met my future husband. Needed a place to stay, moved in as a roommate, and never left.
There you go.
Yep. I was like, this is it. I'm not leaving now. I picked it, and he then, after 4 years of living together, right off the bat, he flew me to New York, proposed in front of the Romeo and Juliet statue in the middle of Central Park,
Oh wow.
and I'm officially a Montague. And then took me to every chocolate shop in Manhattan, where we fell in love with the concept of high-end fine dining chocolates.
Oh,
So we
okay.
came back home to Cleveland and made it a thing here in Cleveland. And we ran our own high-end chocolate shop that specialized in pairing fine wine and chocolate, or
Oh
fine
wow.
wine and beer and chocolate together for 12 years, called Lily
Wow.
Handmade Chocolates. So,
Do you still make chocolate?
no,
Dang it.
no, I gave it up. I hurt my back um, doing what I do, which is everything. Because when I take on a task or I take on a job, it is all encompassing. I am in it to win it. I do not do anything half-assed. As you notice, if you watch me, I am on the internet at least 6 times a week,
I get it.
on
I get
multiple
it.
channels.
Yep.
So I don't stop. So in a restaurant, I am that same way. So
Yep.
I was working in a wine bar, and I was lifting cases of wine 12 hours a day, and my spine said, you can't do that.
Yep.
So I just had spine surgery last August. I had both sides of my spine shaved. I have a herniated disc. So I'm limiting my activity so that
Yep.
it doesn't get worse, because you can't take more away, right? Uh,
No.
then I
You're
just
you're
get
you're
shorter.
talking to someone that's been through surgeries for joints and stuff like that. So I feel you. I feel
Right.
you.
Well, thank you, Jesse. Yes, I'm all over the internet. So, I can't sit still. I will not be
Hey,
stopped. It
Bambi.
does not matter if I can't go 12 hours in a kitchen. I'm going to make it work with whatever I've got to work with. So,
Right. I get it. I do. And that's kind of,
hi,
hey,
my
everybody. How y'all
husband.
doing? Thank y'all for coming in, hanging out with us. There's no time limit here. If anybody has questions about any topic, if
Yeah,
if we don't want to answer, we'll tell you. But don't be afraid to ask any question about any topic. Um, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how
I know.
too late they saw you. Right. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how I got into reselling. It was a complete accident, literally a complete accident. First off, let's go back to my younger years when I was a kid. Again, we grew up. Again, my dad was military. However, there's four of us, four kids.
Hmm.
They decided to put all four of us through private school. Which, if y'all
Right.
know, if you know anything about private school nowadays, the cost comparison was the same back in the day as it is now. It costs more now, but
It's
you didn't
not
make as
cheap.
much. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was not cheap. Um, Looking back at it, I wish he would have not done that and been able to spend more time. But he was doing what he thought was best for us, right? So I'm not going to
Right.
question that side of it.
Yeah.
However, that's very expensive, and that left very little money for any other extra things,
Right.
right?
No,
I
no
mean,
fun. Just
all the other
all
kids went on
work.
trips. They went out to eat. All, We never done that. Never.
Right.
Didn't get new bikes, so I learned how to make bikes from riding around on garbage day, the day before garbage day, and looking for bike parts left to be picked up for the trash.
That's
And I
awesome.
made bikes. And I made them and I put them together and I made these monstrosities and I sold them.
That's
I made
awesome.
bikes that had forks like crazy, right? So that was then, and then I got into working and all that kind of stuff and forgot all about doing that kind of stuff until I had an accident.
Oh.
I had an accident, put me out of work for almost 2 years.
Oh boy.
And I was not able to do much. I ended up having to have my shoulder replaced, my knee replaced within a 6-month period,
Ooh.
double
Ow.
hernia, the whole works. So I'm getting, it
Yeah.
was a mess. It was a mess. You talk about someone that you think you've hit rock bottom. I seriously thought I hit rock bottom. I was there. I was in the point where I'm fixing to lose everything. I know, right, Bionic Gumby? I was fixing to lose everything. And I know this is not me, but I want to just tell you guys so y'all know, right? Because a lot of people in our circle don't know my story. They
Right.
don't know my story
No,
too.
sure.
So this is a talk
It's
show.
fine.
So
Yeah.
we'll give and take. So I was down. I said, first off, my mind was going nuts because I'm that kind of person. I'm always going. I had to be going.
Yeah.
That put me on my back. And I'm
Right.
like, I was going, well, good. I'm glad you are. I was going more crazy up here than anything.
Well,
Because
yeah,
I'm
you
always,
go. Yeah, when you
if
can't
anybody
do
knows
what you
me,
normally do,
right.
you lose
If,
your
any,
mind.
if
Yeah.
anybody knows me, I'm a talk all the time kind of guy. I'm a go all the time
No.
kind of guy. No, not at all. But this literally made me rethink almost everything in my entire life. But I figured I got to do something. So this thing called Marketplace. I don't know if you heard about it, right? This thing
Yeah.
called Marketplace come around. So I bought something for $5, and I cleaned it up. I fixed something on it. For now, I can't even remember what it was. So far, this was
Yeah.
12 years ago this happened. And I relisted it and I sold it for $20. What did I buy?
Oh,
I don't remember.
don't fall for Albert's tricks,
I'm not.
Gumby.
I know, Albert. I'm not. It was not dirty. But everything now I have in my building, started with that $5 bill.
See, there you go.
Everything.
It's the Scrooge McDuck dime.
Yeah. So, yeah, I did watch it. But anyhow, that's just a quick synopsis. That was 12 years ago. But because of that, I got better. I got back on my feet. I got working again, that kind of stuff. But I still had the bug.
See,
For
you knew.
I call flipping stuff. So,
Right.
but that's kind of my story and I love it. I love it.
It's super fun, and really, my friend Katrina. So when I owned the chocolate shop, obviously we had customers, and I made a friend. Her name's Katrina. She is Evelina Vintage, um, and she was a customer. She also lived in my neighborhood, and we became friends because I would sell her beer and chocolate. So I made friends really easy. Super easy to make friends when you sell things like that.
Like beer, right? I'm
Beer,
assuming
I
she was
sell
of age.
alcohol and chocolate. Not an issue to make friends. I had tons of friends. Then I stopped making chocolate and beer, and then I don't have as many friends. It's funny that way.
Yep, I get you.
But anyway, no, she's still my friend. But she started selling vintage, and she was a food blogger. So I started watching her lives on another platform, and I was like, huh. And I started watching more, and I was like, this is interesting.
Right.
I've never seen this before. And I was like, wait a minute. I could do that.
Right.
I could command a room.
Sure.
I did beer and wine tastings. I would host rooms of 40 people. I had brewers from Dogfish Head, Stone, Left Hand Brewing, all the big breweries, founders. They all came to Lily to do beer events with me because I would do these awesome pairings. So I've met Sam Caligone. I've met dude from Stone, Mitchell. It's been a while. Dave from Founders. But they would come and see me, and it was so awesome. And I was like, okay, if I can talk to those guys, if I can have Katie Holmes come in my store and buy my chocolate, if I can talk to Kelly Clarkson, if I can talk to all these famous people, Scarlett Johansson, that come in and buy my chocolate, then I can talk to anybody through a screen. Why can't I do that? So
sure.
I was like, you know what? So I talked to Katrina and I said, look, I don't want to step on your toes. This was your thing first. Do you mind if I give this a shot? And she's like, oh, girl, there's plenty of vintage in the world.
Yep.
Go for it.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what? Then I'm going to do it. And it was 4 years a couple weeks ago that I've been doing this.
And that was on the other platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And I'll be 2 on Whatnot in September.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
So, yeah. And I'm almost up to 6K followers here.
Congratulations.
So, yeah. It's super fun. It's I just enjoy doing this because it fills a void of my like searching for things. Obviously, we all love shopping. Let's just put that out there on the table. I don't think anybody's ever just like said those words. I like to shop for a living.
I don't care for it.
What?
I like picking.
Yes,
I
do,
picking.
Albert.
I don't like shopping. Shopping to me was when you have a list of things you're looking for. You know where it's at. You go pick it out. That's shopping. To me, picking, what I call picking, is where you go in and you have nothing really in mind. You may have an idea of what your buyers may want, right? What your buyers, your buyers may be looking for a unicorn bell or bells or whatever it may be.
Sure.
But you don't know anything in particular. So when I go picking, I can go picking at a grocery store. I can go picking at a Target because it's a possibility I might see something. It is a great community. It is a great community. Yeah, Amanda left. I bored her to tears. I ran her away. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
You've scared me away forever. Well, I mean, I had to, you know. So I shop, I pick, I dig, I do all of it. So, you know, you could have a unicorn bell.
Oh my gosh.
You could target your audience. Yeah. Or you could make sure that you have a variety for anyone that comes in your room, just in case they might want something a little different. How many people left because we rang bells?
Look at that one. Look at that one.
Oh, I sold my mini bells. I sold my mini bells. But the point is, like, yes, I love to shop. I love to go and look through every single aisle. I want to dig. I want to look. I don't want to run in and scan and go.
Right.
I'm not, the only place I go with a list is the grocery store.
Yep.
So the dog left the room. I'm sorry, puppy, come back. I want to snuggle. But like I have ideas of what my customers like, but I don't know. People are gonna either love me or hate me for this comment, but I do not shop with my customers in mind.
Interesting.
I think of them.
I know where you're coming from. I do both. So go ahead and explain yourself. Not talk about me.
So I shop and I see things that remind me of people. Elephants, hippos, bugs will always be Jessie.
Right. Yep.
Always Jessie. Any pottery, I always think of Donna. Any donkeys, I always think of Heidi. You know, anything orange or sunflower, blue clocks, death related, I think of Kylie.
Yep.
Like and if I know they're
Death
looking for
related. That's
something
why you get along with me so
specific,
well. Death
I will
related.
absolutely pick it up. But I
Right.
don't go, okay, so these are my customers, and Anita only buys bells, so I'm only buying bells for the next week.
Yeah, no, I
Because
don't get, yeah, I understand.
there's no way Anita is ever going to only buy bells from me.
Right.
And that is where so many resellers get stuck with 50 bells.
Yep. Agreed.
Right? So you cannot shop with 6 customers in mind all the time. You have to be able to know, you have to have your own vibe. You have to look at something and go, you know what? That's something. That looks good.
Yep.
I think this would sell. This is pretty. I know this is something. Or this trips my trigger and people trust me. So this feels right. I'm going to pick it up.
I'm the same way. I look at it. If I like it, chances are somebody else is going to like it too.
Yes.
But
And yeah,
I have purchased things that I
just
don't really care for because I do know there are other people out there that
yes.
do like it. All right, like ephemera. Ephemera. All right. I
Hi,
didn't start buying
Amber.
ephemera. You need to go on UPC's in the house. I didn't start buying ephemera until I met this new circle with you
Right.
and Kylie and Moody Mommy and I'm going to left people out and I apologize, but I fell in love with the ephemera.
Yeah.
So now I'm buying ephemera. Soon I'll have an ephemera show, but I got to learn more about it. But I didn't never look for it when I went picking. Now, oh, what's that? Paper.
Right. Now you pay attention to the paper.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But also,
that's all Heidi's fault for me.
yeah.
I didn't look at paper until Heidi started ranting about it, and I was like, "What paper?" But deep down, I was always cutting out comics from the newspaper, cutting out quotes. I was a collage kid. I would cut things out and glue it together. I've got one in my basement. I make a vision board every New Year's Eve. Do you know what that is?
A vision board is something you want. It's basically a New Year's resolution with pictures.
It's how you see yourself in the upcoming year, right? It's what you envision. It's a manifestation of your life, right? So
Right.
I like to do it in visual form. So I'm the nerd that cuts out pictures from magazines, prints them out off the internet, and then I'll artistically glue it on a canvas or a board. Well, maybe Albert, you should try a little bit harder this year. Maybe Jesse can help you. But it's a constant positive reinforcement, and it's something you made that you put time into, so it reminds you of what you're moving towards.
That's cool. That's cool.
And it is cool, and I don't know, it's a fun thing. It had nothing to do with anything we were talking about, but I threw it in there.
No, but that's why I have what we call Gumby's Vibe Tribe, because everybody has their own vibe, everybody has their own things, and I'm surrounding myself. Hey Heather, Smith with Glass. I'm surrounding myself with what I like to call a variety of different kind of folks. I mean, look who's in my chat: Albert, Jesse, Kylie. CandyLand's here. I mean, right there. That's all I gotta say.
You invited all the weird kids to the box. It's fine.
Exactly. Yes, we attacked you.
Why was I first?
I'm going in alphabetical order, Albert. Alphabetical order.
Alphabetical. Yeah, that's why I was last.
Stays is here. I mean, I'm just telling you, folks.
Stays is here. Smitten by Glass is here.
Heather's here. I mean,
Katie Joe is here. Brian just showed up. Brian, where have you been? We've been waiting the whole night for you to show up. We missed you. We got to start over now.
All right, here we go. Welcome in, everybody. We're here for Gumby's Vibe Tribe. My special host.
I'm Amanda with CandyLand, Hawaii. I want to be where you are. Forget this Cleveland BS. I'm coming to where you are. My butler's name is Jessica. Oh my God. Kid Joe.
Hey, yes. Kid Joe. How are you, hon? Come on down. You're the next contestant on Fly Me to Hawaii.
That's right. Ocean, mangoes, cocktails, yes.
All right. I'm gonna kind of switch gears right now, and I'm gonna brag on Amanda.
Shut up.
And
That's rude. Not
it's very
Sharon.
rude. Very rude.
Not you,
He's eating
Brian.
a mango. Oh my gosh, that is rude.
No, he's not
Is there any way
Sharon.
we can strike that? Like on YouTube, you can go out and delete the conversation, delete the.
I'll just take it. Give me the
All right,
mango.
I was in the process, and I'm hopefully throw you some business. I'm gonna hopefully throw CandyLandcuriosities stuff. She does, like she said, she's a jack of all trades. She does everything. Guess who designed that? Right there. All right, that's a product of Amanda. Amanda designed my logo, and I think I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it, and
Thank you.
it's amazing, and it was in it. I'm not gonna say it was cheap, but it was inexpensive because cheap. No, you don't use. I don't use the word cheap. It was inexpensive. She didn't
Right.
charge me enough. So if I ever make it big, I'm gonna throw you $1 or $2 your way.
Well, thank you.
But really, I'm serious. If y'all need, and I'm telling you, if you're on YouTube, if you're on whatnot, if you're trying to brand yourself, a name just doesn't do it. You've got to have something else. Ladies and not are cheap.
This is true.
So anyhow,
expensive.
so that's a fact. She does a great job. Everybody knows your name, right? That's a Cheers song. I want to go where everybody knows my name.
Something like that, yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right.
The cacaw has a life of its own.
So we talked about how we got into reselling. We talked about our childhood. Who would you say, and it doesn't have to be on any platform or nothing like that, but who would you say would be the person that was most influential in helping you? Maybe not actually saying, "Hey, Amanda, you need to do this." You know what I'm saying? But who was the most influential person in your life that maybe made you the person you are, or maybe made you the reseller you are? Whichever way you want to go with that question. If you want me to think of another question, you can come back to that one. You can do that too. Put me on the spot.
Well, no. It's a good question to ask because it's a
a hamster's struggling.
The hamster is struggling up there. The wheel's stuck. So I always say when my hamster wheel's running.
Right, I got it.
My brain is working.
I get it.
So I don't take inspiration from one individual.
I agree. Okay.
Every single person that I come in contact with inspires me one way or another, either good or bad.
I like that.
You either show me the way or you don't.
I like that.
You show me which way to not go.
I like that.
So everyone in my life that I have come across, either acquaintance, friend, family, or foe, has shown me the way to go or not to go.
Or not to go. There you go. Right. Exactly. I love it.
So yes, I have learned my bad habits from many. And so I cannot say that one person has had that much power over me.
Okay.
Because there's no way in HE double hockey sticks I will ever let another human have that much control over my choices.
I agree.
I
agree. I mean, yeah, really. I mean, that's a fact. I get it.
That is just how I am. I cannot. I am in charge. It is how my personality is. I am not willing to work with others. I'm an excellent team player, but I know a lot because I have experienced a lot, and I can offer guidance and solutions, and I can think outside the box and step out of my own feelings. So it's interesting to I don't know.
I feel
Being
like
inspired by others is a it's
to me.
this is a question that no one likes my answer to,
No, I love it.
because
I love it because I feel you. I do. I feel you. I do.
you know what I mean? Like, everybody wants me to say my mom, my grandma,
Right. Right. Right.
and I don't have that answer. Me and my mom did not get along. My grandmother was a saint. And I didn't have any big work inspirations as far as chefs and whatnot. A lot of men don't like that women are in the kitchen, which is funny,
Right.
because
It
if
is
you're a
funny.
misogynist, women belong in the kitchen, but not in a professional environment. So I fought that my whole life. I was always, oh, you should be in pantry. You should be on the cold side. You should be in the pastry room. You don't belong on the hotline. You can't do this. So I've had a lot of, no, you can't, no, you can't, no, you can't,
Right.
no, you can't. So I just put up the wall and I go, fine. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to show you that I can. So I
Right.
worked the grill. I worked the saute station. I grew beyond inspiration. Like, I came more from less from inspiration, more out of desperation.
I get it. I get it. And it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair for me to ask you the question if I didn't answer it as well.
Of course.
So
Go for it,
and
dude.
mine was very very similar to what you were going to say. However, I will go all the way back, and we'll give my father. I'm going to give my father, my late father. He's been gone now for almost 30 years. I
Mm-hmm.
will give him the credit that he's due by putting in me the work ethic. He put in me the work ethic. That's what I got from my dad. He didn't
Gotcha.
tell me how to do stuff. I watched him. Okay, I watched this man literally almost work himself to death. And every day I would wake up as a kid. I wake up in the morning, he'd be gone to work. Not
Right.
just gone,
Oh,
he's gone
yeah,
to work.
sure.
Right. I go to bed. He's not home yet. Right. I wake
Right.
up. I'd wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, go use the bathroom, and there he is eating himself a bowl of cereal, fixing to leave.
Right.
That's when I saw him. Except on the weekends, and he was home and took this stuff around the house and took us to church and all that kind of stuff. But he gave me the work ethic. That's what I got from my father. But then I'm gonna go with, however, what you said. Then I kind of formed my own way, and I watched people. And like you said, I agree when you're saying this. I'm going, oh my gosh, yes, oh my gosh, yes, oh my gosh, yes, because and it's easy. I'm gonna give people a word of advice too. It's easy to attach yourself to a person or a group of people
Mm-hmm.
and do like they do because they say so or they you think so. And I'm gonna give everybody a word of caution. Keep your circles big, folks. Keep your circles big. What's this here? Oh my gosh.
I like proving their nose wrong. It's
So
fun.
yeah, but keep your circles big because there's so much. There's so much that you can get. Little, I mean, even Albert. I could even pick up something good out of Albert.
Even Albert.
It might be that big, but my God, my God. And Albert, I'm only doing this because I know you can take it, friend. I'm only doing it because
Poor
I know you can
Albert.
take it. So,
Oh,
hey, and hey, anytime you want to pick on me, pick on me. I don't care because I can take it. I promise you. So, but really,
hi,
I'm
Sue.
serious. I mean, even
That
Candyland,
does.
I've picked up things. What do they say? When you copy somebody, that's the best form of
The
flattery.
sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I pick up stuff from people all the time. Do you guys do you watch Maine? Do you watch Maine Auction Co?
Do what?
Have you ever watched Maine Auction Company?
I don't think I've ever been there.
Okay, so Maine is amazing. he gives no F's. He
Right.
gives no flying figs. He doesn't load anything in the store. It's all
Good
mystery
question.
pulls. He sells paper. Okay.
Right.
You never know what you're going to find when you walk into a main show. Yet he can sell 100 lots a night, and he can hold 30 people in a room. And I have picked up so many positive traits from just watching.
Yep.
Stuff like how he can command a room and keep them entertained without doing anything wacky or off the wall. He just is himself.
Right.
He talks about the paper. He's very intelligent about history and political things that have happened in the past. And he's from Maine, obviously. So he has a wealth of knowledge on the subject, but he comes off so nonchalant.
Right.
And so it's really easy to just sit there and watch him and listen and learn, and you'll catch these tidbits of information, and then the lots start going for 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks.
Right.
And all of a sudden you're like, why didn't I bid on that? I'm bidding on the next one. And so you absorb information like that. You're like, okay, how did he do that? You pay attention to the sellers that you're like, you lose track of time in their shows. Right?
I get it.
Like
yeah.
Sandy, my flippin' van life. She starts everything at $1. When was the last time Sandy sold something for $1? I don't know. Never.
Right.
So like, if you want to learn something, learn from several different people in different categories. Don't watch one kind of show. See what the different, like, people do pick ones, people do mystery bags, mystery boxes, blind auctions, stuff like that. Like, there's so much to learn and so many different ways to do it. As a community on Whatnot, you can learn so much just by being there. Go into different rooms, say hi, introduce yourself. That's
and let me stop here and say, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong if I come into Amanda's show and I see she's doing some weird game. Okay, she's doing some weird game and it's working. All right, and it's working. And I go, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look at that game and say, will that game work for me? Right? And then I say, okay, self, that game's not gonna work for me unless I maybe tweak it this way.
Yeah.
And I'll take a game. That's kind of what I do. I'm an observer. I watch trends. I watch to see what's selling. I watch to see what's not selling. I start noticing when it stops selling, and I try to get rid of it. Right? That kind of thing.
Well, so, that's part of being a reseller. You got to pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I go into your room and I see that you're selling bells out of this world, guess what?
The bells.
I'm seeing all the bells, and the bells are going off like crazy. You know what? I may pick up a couple extra bells, and I may go into bells. I might sell them, I might not. So, but there's nothing wrong with that, folks. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's as long as you don't want to be a carbon copy of somebody else. You want to be you, right? Like, that's why people watch, because they want to learn about you. So many people forget that being a live seller is a social experience.
Huge.
Obviously, we're talking right now. We're having a social experience. We're having a chat.
And people are listening and trying to come into the conversation. Right.
Yeah. But if it's just as much the same as when I go and have a show. If I turn the camera on and I'm selling you something, I'm also talking to you.
Yep.
I'm having a social interaction with you. And so it is a social media platform. So you have to be yourself. You have to do more than just show the item.
I agree.
So
technically, you are a person. Once you turn that camera on, you are a personality.
Yes.
People, I mean, really, you are. I mean, everybody that turns the camera on is a personality. Yeah.
Hi, Luke.
Everybody has their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amanda has her caca. I'm not going to have my caca. Mine is what the heck. Mine's what the heck. I didn't realize. I
It
didn't
is what
realize
the
I was
heck.
doing that until people started saying, when I came in the room, they're going, "What the heck, Gumby?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? What are you?" And then I started realizing that I said, "What the heck," all the time.
Yeah, it's your tagline. What the
And it's
heck?
my tagline. So I go into a room now, and it's
What the
what
heck?
the heck? What the heck? So, but everybody's a personality. Now, some people, no, you
Hi,
do.
friends.
Some
Welcome.
people, you go into the room and they're like, "Hello, everybody. We're here. We're going to sell. Today's sale is Garbage Pail Kids. I hope you like that. I've got it running now." And that's it. But that's their style.
And that's
That's their
great.
style. And there's
That's
no
fabulous.
right. Whatever you want to do, if it works for you,
You do
do it.
you, boo.
Right. And there's nothing wrong though with, like you said, coming out of your. I know I'd fall asleep too, but it is what it is. Um, but I, funny story. Funny story. I'm when I have my shows, I'm kind of loud. Kind of loud. I'm kind of busy. Just a touch. Just a touch. This is probably several months ago. I was raided by a large crowd. I was running late night, really late night. And it's probably 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, my time. And I got raided by like 60 people. I'm like,
Nice.
okay, pretty cool, right? So
Yeah.
I'm still me. And when that happens, I had like 40 people in the room already. Next, I have
Wow.
100. I'm already hyped at 40. So now
Yeah.
I'm at 100. I turn it up a touch,
Oh God.
just a touch. And next thing I know, you're too loud. Like 3 or 4 different people were telling me I was too loud. And like, can you quiet down a little bit? I'm like, it really blew my
Wow.
mind. Really
Aw,
blew my
Gum.
mind. You know what I told him to do? Turn your phone down. Needless to say, I think they left. I think they left. But obviously, and I'm not going to throw stones. I'm not going to say where it came from, but it came from a room that did the. Okay, we're going to show this piece right here. All right, we're running it now. They went from a very quiet stable room to Gumby, right?
Right. So it's
And
a whole different experience for them.
yeah,
They were
yeah,
not expecting.
right. Agreed. That's right. It's my show. And matter of fact, I do a show every other Wednesday night called What Not Etiquette. What Not Etiquette. Go in there and bookmark it. We talk about it. We talk about what not to do on Whatnot. So make sure that's, of course, shameless plug. Sorry about that, but it is what it is.
That's okay. I'll do my own shameless plug eventually. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you're welcome anytime. Matter of fact, another shameless plug. I had the last time I did it was it now this Wednesday. This Wednesday I'm doing we're doing What's Your Hunting with Kylie. The
Right.
following Wednesday I'm doing my etiquette show. But last week in my etiquette show, I had them show up.
I
Whatnot,
heard you had
whatnot people,
the big whatnot peeps come in.
whatnot people came in. I had 8 whatnot people in my room. So they're watching you.
They're always hey, people don't think that whatnot actually pays attention. They
They do.
do.
They do.
They do. So, mind your P's and Q's and do your things. It's not the popo watching, but what is happening, Boogie Jen? I feel like I missed part of the conversation there.
Yeah, did we miss something?
I started whatnot. They told me I was too loud.
Yeah, Albert just ignores the comments, which is technically that's what you're supposed to do. If somebody says something in the chat that bothers you,
Yeah.
don't give them the time of day, because if you give them the time of day, they're gonna respond to that as well. So there's no
Yeah.
need. There's
It
no need.
escalates the situation.
Yeah,
Right.
not worth it. Not worth it.
If you
So
give it attention, it'll just get more attention. Yeah.
so
Excuse me.
so next question I'll lead into. Now we talked about how long you've been reselling. We talked about your influences. Now
Yeah.
let's say, hang on. I mean, I can say things, but it won't. Yeah, right. It won't be good for you. It's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it,
It never
because
works out.
if you do say stuff, the thing is, let's just use let's talk about being political. I'm never going to be political in my shows because first off, you can alienate half your crowd just by saying something. My philosophy has always been that I don't care where you come from. I don't care how you grew up. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You're in my show. You're welcome. That's how I look at it. You and I say Amanda, our philosophies might be 100% reverse of each other. I
Sure.
don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I've never met you in real life yet.
Right.
Right?
Not yet.
Not yet. We're going to in a few
Couple
weeks.
weeks. Couple weeks. Give us
bring
time.
it All right. But, however, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter to me
No.
because
We're on the internet. I don't care.
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter.
even if we're not on the internet, my philosophy has changed over the years. I used to be hardline. This is what it is. If you don't like it, you're wrong. Okay? That's not the
You
case.
can be. What do I always say, Jesse? Let's see if Jesse if she remembers when someone disagrees with me about a food. Like if you don't like a food that I like. What do I always say, Jesse?
Eat something else.
No.
I don't know.
I want to see if Jesse remembers. Jesse is a diehard. Jesse 4. She has been in my show since the very, very, very beginning. She is the best supporter. No, Albert, you are incorrect. It is, you can be wrong in your wrongness. It's fine. You can go sit and be wrong in your wrongness. But that's for food. That's for them me being silly. I don't care who you are, what you are, if you're an alien, if you're an ant, if you're a penguin. I don't care. I love you. Just come and hang out and chill. There is 3 things you don't talk about at work: sex, politics, and religion.
Right.
Period.
Agreed. And when we're on live, we're at work. Technically, we are.
Yeah. That's why you don't drink at work. Takes all the fun out of drinking.
Yep.
Because you're at work.
I don't drink. I know. I'm a boring guy. I'm a boring guy. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I'm just one of them. A lot of people
high
call me
on
boring.
life kind of guys. It's
I have no life.
You're allowed.
I have no life.
Gumby, stop it. You're a reseller. You have plenty of life.
Oh my God.
Plenty of life. My mind is 100% always in the gutter. Yes, I worked in food. If you guys don't know, the kitchen is the dirtiest place to be, and I'm not talking about sanitation. I'm talking about the mouths on those line cooks and those chefs. We are the dirtiest individuals you will ever meet in your lifetime. 14-year-old boys, all of them, every last one, even the girls. So yeah, I got y'all beat. Trust me. The girls always call me out. They're like, "Really, Amanda? Really? Really?" Even my husband, he looks at me sometimes. He's like, "Come on." And he's a line cook. We're both chefs. So, or he used to be anyway. But yeah. So, I don't know. What's your favorite thing to sell, Gumby?
I don't have one. I don't have one. I like to sell what makes people happy. So I guess it's everything. Really, I don't have one particular thing I like to sell.
What gets you excited every time you find it again? Maybe a genie bottle?
I used to be that way. As you can tell, I kind of have a collection of them.
This is why I asked.
Yeah, I think what makes me excited here lately, if I find them in the wild, is micro mosaics. I don't know why, but micro mosaic jewelry, because it's so hard to find in the wild. Because most people know what they are, So they're not out in yard sales. They're not out at thrift stores. They're not out at flea markets. You
Right.
know, I found one 3 weeks ago in the wild. I was like, oh my
Ooh.
gosh, oh my gosh. And I held out the three brooches. Three brooches. How much do you want for these? Right?
Right. Like
How much do you
these.
want for these? He goes, I don't know. How much do you offer me for them? I go,
I hate that.
And I went and I picked up another one off the table. I go, well, I'll tell you what, for all four, I'm going to give you $10. He goes, he looked at me like I was surprised, like he thought I was going to say $2. I'm like, I mean, he was happy. He was ecstatic. Yeah. He goes, you want any
Yeah.
more?
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh,
you want any more? I'm like, okay. No, I'm good. You know, the other three were junk. There were some missing stones, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to get them. But
You wanted the micro mosaic.
yeah. But you know, that's a retailer's trick, right? I'm not being ugly anybody. I'm not trying to fool anybody because it's your responsibility to know what you sell. I've sold a lot of stuff that I didn't know what it was, and I could get a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
more money for, right?
We've all been down that road. I sold a 3-toe Amberina swung vase for $40.
Wow.
That was bad. That was a long time ago. So Boogie Jen wants to hear my answer to that question.
Yeah. So what's your answer? What's your favorite thing to sell?
My favorite thing to sell are tinies because it gives me an excuse to go shop for tinies. I love minis. I love
Minis. Yeah, they're fun.
minis.
They're fun. Yeah.
And jewelry. Jewelry is my new obsession. Obsessed.
So do you like contemporary or fashion or vintage or all?
The shinier the better.
Yeah.
The shinier the better. I love the old vintagey stuff, like
I thought she said Chinese too, Albert.
like check this out.
Ooh, look at that. I like that.
It's a 4-leaf clover. It's a shamrock. It's a real shamrock.
Are you in here? Critter Chops, are you in here?
Encased in lucite. Isn't that cool?
That's nice. When you go to sell that, tag Critter Chops.
Okay. And like I found this. Look at this beautiful, like, oh, it's a double strand. This is what gets me. This kind of detail, the Art Deco.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what I love. Stuff like that. So I love finding old, detailed, really just Art Deco, intricate kind of jewelry. But then I really love turquoise and Native American jewelry.
Right.
It looks like tiger's eye, but these are acrylic beads, man. These are just acrylic beads. And then the tackier the better. Like, look at this thing.
That's cool.
Isn't that sweet?
That's cool.
It's matte. It's as big as my eye. It could be a pirate patch.
Arr.
Arr, meowties. Because it's a cat. Get it? Meowties?
Yeah, I get it. I got it.
But, yeah, I love tinies. I have an obsession. Like, that's just a portion of my collection.
Oh, wow.
Littles, tinies, weirdos, and jewelry. Yeah. You never get to see mine. Well, that's up to Gumby. This is his show, not mine.
You can do whatever you want to. No, you're codes. If you want to show off, show off. There's no problem with that whatsoever. Yeah.
Let me get the light right so that you can see things. Because it's not fun unless you can see it, right? Okay.
Boogie Jen, you don't have to tip me, hon. You don't have to tip me.
You don't have to tip anything.
No.
Oh, God. All right, let me get up. Okay. So we'll start. Whoa. Sorry, guys. We'll go up top. So trolls and weird verbs live up here.
You love it when I call you hon.
Oh, my God. We've got Deadpool in a chef coat. I got that from Second Chance. Unicorns. I got this guy from Donna. We've got some cool guys over here. This one's from Roses in the Rear View, my bobblehead dragon. And then, of course, this fabulous raccoon guy, that's from Stacy from Ethel Ann. And then the tinies. We've got a little tiny flower pot. Shiny guys. Oh, look, a unicorn. Weird.
Go figure, right?
Look it! It's the Noid! The Noid!
Which one you got? Which one you got?
Oh my God! Mine's no. I don't have the chubby face. I
got the bomb. I got the bomb Noid.
That's the bomb. Yes. It's awesome. And then this is an agro agate little vase, and a seagull. All kinds of. This is fabulous. I got. Look at that.
Agro agate.
Awesome.
Agro agate.
Look at the little deer. This little buffalo is actual turquoise from Utah. He's awesome. Cool. This Bun Go Gadget made little Tabasco that will never be opened because disgusting.
Is that a phone? Is that a phone with eyeballs?
Yes.
I love it. I love the phone.
We've got a Salem lighter because that's what my mom smoked. A tiny little vacuum. One of those push vacuums.
Yep.
It's fantastic. This is a little tiny. Look at
that
rack.
I smoked Salem's back when I smoked.
Oh God, that's what I started smoking. Where we go? Oh, I did that one. Then we've got an arm. Mini mugs. Look at this tiny. There's a tiny resin goldfish in a bag behind the Happy Cat. Yes. We've got Charlotte's. These guys glow. Of course, I've got Jacques and a tiny glass octopus. The weirdest doggo ever. Deadly Rose. I think of you every time I look at this weird dog. Here, hold on. Where is he? I don't even know where I am on the shelf. Oh my God. Because it's so zoomed in. I don't even know where I'm looking. Oh, okay.
Underneath the Noid. Underneath the Noid. Yeah, there you go.
Look at him. He's the weirdest looking dog.
That's a weird doggo. That's a weird doggo.
He's a weird doggo. And my Buddha. Look at this deer. Look at this tiny, derpy ass lucite deer. He's awesome. But yeah, I love the tinies. A little sailboat in a bottle. I love the donkey is one of my favorites. Little Boo. I got that thing from Donna. I've got an armless doll because of course. What do we got down here? Owls and mice and burbs. Shocking. A hedgehog. Oh, this is a Wade perfume bottle. Donna gifted that to me a long time ago.
That's cool.
Of course, Chippendale. I love Chippendale. Long neck cat. Monsters, chipmunks. Oh, don't let the turkeys get you down, guys. It's very important. Very important. Little tiny brass pear. Yes, you have 6 Wade wolves from me. This is one of my absolute favorites. It's a tiny gnome in a jar.
Because why not, right? Because why not?
Teeny tiny Crisco. That's a baby Lego. Like a baby Lego. And then, of course, my favorite Lego man is Benny. Because he loves spaceships. But and then my favorite hippo. I'm sorry, Jesse, you will never get him. Sorry. Not sorry. And the only clown I own is right there.
What's he shoveling?
Money.
What's he shoveling?
Money.
He's shoveling money?
So, yeah. And then I have that whole other shelf. Like, it's never ending. I have 2 other shelves that are not in this room. So it just keeps going. It will never end.
I'm gonna show you my favorite mini. I got this is my newest favorite mini right here.
Let's see it. Oh, that's right. It was handmade for you, which is amazing. Oh,
Isn't
you're
that
very
amazing? I know
welcome.
it's hard to see it, but look at that. Who is that guy?
He looks like googly-eyed you. Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
Oh my gosh. That was courtesy. I actually got that from the Faza, who got it from Randy and Jen, Moogie Jen, and Token One for You. Handmade those. So that's never going to be for sale. Never going to be for sale. It was one of the most. Hey, Greg, how are you doing, friend? It's one of the most amazing things that anyone's ever done. Really, when somebody makes you, I was at loss. Yeah, never gonna
It's
get
a
it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Boop,
Yep.
boop,
We did when we owned the chocolate shop, I love an excuse to host a party all
Sure,
the time.
sure. Why
Okay.
not?
I had pin the tail on the werewolf made so that we could have a Halloween party. That was my excuse.
Thank you, Jen.
And
Love y'all.
so we had a Halloween party, and people came dressed up in costume, of course, and 2 customers came dressed as myself and my husband.
Oh wow.
They came in a pink wig and wearing all black like I would wear all the time, and the husband came dressed in a sweater vest and khakis, and it was so funny. I about died. So I get, like, when someone imitates you or makes something in your honor,
Yep.
it's like nothing else.
It really truly touches you. It does.
Yes. Yes. I
I
had
mean, I had to buy it, right? I had to buy it.
there used to be a cake competition locally, that actually was videoed for Food Network, but they never picked it up. And I was a judge, and they had different chefs come from all over the United States and make a cake with a theme, and each team's theme was different.
Thanks, Mookie
And
Jen.
one of the themes happened to be Lily, my chocolate shop. So you had to pick a local business to build your cake after. And one of the companies, one of the teams had drawn my chocolate shop, and I was one of the judges. And I don't know how that happened, because that's such a that's so not, that looks terrible. You know what I mean? Like,
Conflict of interest. Conflict of
thank you. I
interest.
couldn't think of the word. Conflict of interest. And I saw them make this 6-tier cake of my life and Lily, and how Josh proposed in Central Park on one tier, and then all the chocolates on another tier, and then all the beer and wine it was unreal to see my life made in front of me out of cake.
Your life baked before your eyes.
I was just like, it's weird, man.
Yeah.
It touches you in a different way. Not that kind of way, Jesse, Albert.
But that brings upon something completely different. You never know, guys. If you're a seller on here, or if you're not a seller, whatever you do in real life, right? You
Yeah.
never know who's watching you, who's trying to be like you, who idolizes you, who looks up to you. You don't
You
know who you're touching. You don't
you
know.
make a difference.
Yes. Yes. Even when you
Kindness
don't realize it.
matters. So show it.
Yeah. It has it just it and being on, I mean, I've
Take you
always
guys.
sold, right? I've always sold on other platforms, but it's never been this social aspect
Yeah,
and
it's
whatnot.
different. It's different.
Completely. And I was actually at a flea market the other day, and somebody recognized me.
Isn't it
That's
fun?
weird. That's weird.
Wait till they have you start
I was
signing
wearing
stuff.
this. I was wearing this, so I maybe helped them.
Ah,
But they come up to me, and I'm picking. I'm not famous. I'm picking.
yes,
I'm
you
looking
are.
to go. They come up right behind me. What you getting? I'm like, who the heck are you? Why are you looking
Hey,
at my?
why are you talking to me? Get off me, man.
I mean, that's the first. My first instinct was self-defense. All right, what's happening? I'm trying to calculate. Are you gonna sell that in your next show? I'm like, did it? Ding! I go. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're that guy on the whatnot app, right? You're that guy. Or you're that guy on the
You're
whatnot
that
app.
guy.
I'm like,
You're
oh my
that
god.
guy. You got
So
that guy. That's
so
awesome.
so it was pretty cool. But at the same time, it was very humbling to realize that people are watching you.
You get a lot more traffic than you think you do, man. Like, people pay attention. There are not everybody chats in the chat room.
Nope.
There are a lot, like I went to a meet and greet in Springfield this past weekend.
Talk to us
And
about it. Who all was there? Go ahead, spill the tea.
I met Crazy Lamp Lady, Miss Jocelyn.
Yep.
It was fabulous. I met Dagny from Flying Pig Thrifts.
Yep.
I met Kate from Follow That Bug.
Yep.
And the Burner Brothers were there. They were all over the place, so I didn't get to talk to them much. They were on stage and talking, and so it was a hot mess. In a good way. I got to see Sandy from My Flippin' Van Life, and Pete Sy, the Paperweight Master, Murano Master. So it was a weekend. Well, it wasn't a weekend. It was a day of crazy.
Right.
And I was standing in line, and I had several people come up to me and go, "Candyland! Oh my god! I can't believe you're here too!" And like, somebody said I was on their bucket list to meet, and I was just like, Jesus, how many crickets? Like,
Right.
what?
Right.
Like, it's very humbling. And of course, hugs, pictures. I had buttons. I gave everybody buttons. And then of course people in line are like, "Who's that? Who are you? What is your name? Who's that famous? Who's that? Or who's that?" And then Sandy came up and started talking to me. So even more people were like chicken necking to see what's going on.
You call it chicken necking. I call it rubber necking.
Yeah, chicken necking, rubber necking. So it was cool. Everybody was super nice. They are actual real people.
Yep.
They're not jerks. I got the "oh my god, it's Candyland" reaction from Jocelyn, which was amazing. She was like, "Oh my god, I know that caca. I didn't know you were coming." So that was really nice, that she recognized my caca and she knew who I was. So that was very humbling as well.
That's cool.
Uh,
But like you said, though, they're real people. They're regular people, folks.
they're normal people. Like, she
Yeah.
talked to me. She was like, "How was
Yeah.
the drive? Was it good? I can't wait to hang out in Springfield. Like, you coming back in May? Blah blah blah." Like,
You said,
who
yeah,
else
and I'm
is
bringing some
here?
friends with me you want to meet.
Right? But then, like, me and Sandy got to sit and talk. She bought me a coffee. Like, we got to talk like normal people.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yep,
Like,
it is.
to have so here's the thing, guys. 20 years ago, we didn't have this capacity.
Nope. You're right.
This did not exist. To be able to talk to someone.
Heck, these didn't hardly exist, right?
Right. I wouldn't know any of you if it wasn't for the internet and this app and the way that this community works. I have made some of the bestest friends I have ever made in my entire length of time on this planet.
Agreed.
And I am inherently grateful forever to the universe for putting me in the position that I am in. All the trials, all the tribulations, all the shitty days, shitty nights that I had to go through to get to where I am right now was 100% worth it because of the friendships, relationships, and acquaintances I have at this moment in time. And I'm being 100% sincere. If you've watched me live, you know that this is how I talk, this is who I am, and I don't bullshit anybody. Right. I do love you, Heidi. I'm fucking stuck with you. I don't get a fucking choice. Pardon my French. I hope your explicit is on because you invited me.
I never put explicit on. Just letting you know that, guys. Never.
Well, you should have tonight.
No. I'm going to do my show. I'm going to do my show, right? It's just me. That's just me. I don't
normally swear.
Yeah,
I will say I've gotten much better, but
sister needs a confessional. Come to Father Gumby. Tell us your woes.
I have gotten much better at the dirty mouth. I am very bad at it. So sometimes I slip up. When I get heated, don't even come at me, Kylie, because you have a worse mouth than I do. So don't even sit over there in your preppy little prep seat.
Let me ask this question. We're going to Springfield, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to be in the same house with Kaka, with Kylie, with the Mooney Mommy, their husbands. Who else? Me,
them, and Faza, right?
Well, Faza, he's going to be there, but he's not going to be in the same house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, am I going to learn a lot? Am I going to learn a lot?
You're gonna think that you're the quiet one by the end of the time.
Do I need to step my game up? Or ready?
Peter, you need to message me.
Or will you find out more about me and realize that I'm not the quiet one?
We are going to learn about each other. That's the whole point. Now, you have to remember that we aren't the only ones going to Springfield. There are so many humans.
Yep.
Going, like Peter.
Yep.
I have to hang out with my husband.
Yep. Peter's going to be there. I know my friend Hodgepodge is going to be there.
Well, we got to see Christine.
Yep. Michelle Deals is going to be there.
We got to see Susie Applehouse. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Is Albert going?
Yes. Albert's going.
Yes, Susie's going.
We didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know that either. So, yeah, we got a whole bunch of... And like you said, the relationships that we've built on here, we're fixing to expand them. Right? We know each other by talking like this and maybe talking in chats on other platforms and that kind of stuff. And even having live one-on-one conversation, video conferences.
Hold on.
But it's not the same.
Philly gal. Hello, sunshine. How are you? Nice to see you. We are talking about Springfield, Ohio. There is a flea market there in May called the Springfield Extravaganza. They do a flea market every weekend, but twice a year, May and September, they do something called the Extravaganza, where they have 2,000 vendors from all over the United States come in and bring all of their fantastic vintage goodness. Primitives, paper, toys, decor, all this. Okay? So, a lot of resellers from all over the United States go to this event. We are talking about us going. So we have rented an Airbnb. We being myself, Afternoon Antique Co., Gumby, and the Moody Mommy. We have rented an Airbnb to stay together and shop for the weekend. It goes for 3 days, May 17th through the 19th in Springfield, Ohio. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I saw the matching tees. Oh my God.
So we have t-shirts.
Amanda, did you design those?
No, Kylie did.
Kylie did those. Those are amazing. I wasn't sure. Those were amazing. Those are amazing. They got a
Yeah, I refuse.
She didn't
Yeah, I
want to help.
refuse. No, I did not refuse. She started to do that months ago when I was drowning. There's a Fab Five Airbnb too. I cannot wait to find out where the Fab Five are staying.
Who's the Fab Five?
Oh, that's Peter. That's Peter Second Chances. The Sassy Vintage Chick, Thrifty Druid Nicole, Foulmouth Flipper, and who else, Peter? Mimi.
There you go.
Thank
There you go.
Of course, yeah, come in
So-
September, Philly gal. It's awesome. Thank you.
So even if we're not in the same house, we need to plan. And I know once we get there, it's gonna be hard. We're gonna end the week and go, crap, we didn't see so and so. It's gonna happen.
No,
They were there.
we will. You will be amazed.
Yeah,
we are going
look what
to
Kylie
be
just put in there, guys.
exhausted.
Look what Kylie just put in. Yeah.
Yes. That.
Yeah, that. The show and tell, the Springfield show and tell train. So if you're going, right now I think we're doing hour slots, but we can always cut it down to 30 minutes. We want everybody involved. And you don't have to be selling anything. You can be showing pictures, you can be talking about your experiences, all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Yes, please send Gumby an invite.
Please do. Thank you.
Yeah. So, so my big suggestion is at some point during the day, we meet at the big ice cream cone. There is an inflatable ice cream cone stand by one of the big buildings in the center. And we should all meet at the ice cream cone and get ice cream and talk to one another for a little while. Because that's the easiest thing to find.
I'm not a big ice cream eater. I know, I'm weird that way. I know.
Kylie, where did you find him? Under a rock? What? How are we even living together for 3 days?
Well, here's I like the taste of it. I like the taste of ice cream. However,
yes, Jen, please come instead. Please tag team, tag out, Gumby.
I've got very sensitive teeth. Very sensitive teeth to cold. I mean, so I know I'm getting personal. Who is not ice cream eating people? Oh my God.
Peter, I'd like to switch houses. Steve don't like winter.
But teeth don't. I'm one of them guys. If I drink a drink with ice, I have to have a straw.
Apparently I got the Diva house. We can't have dairy. We can't have cold things.
We must drink with a straw.
We must drink with a straw.
And you have to hold your pinky. You have to hold your pinky up when you drink your tea.
No cursing. Pinky out. We'll have sangria and ice cream all day. I want to go to the Fab Five house.
I tell you, Amanda, you're going to have more fun with us than you'll ever know. I'm telling you,
I'm teasing.
I know you are. I know you are, but I'm just letting you know that I'm not afraid to have fun. I may on the outline come across, and I am a conservative guy, so I'm not going to tell you I'm not a conservative person, but I'm not scared to have fun.
Do you know what Ashley's husband said? Ashley's husband said if she ever gets arrested, it's probably Kylie and Mai's fault. That we're going to be the ones that get her arrested. So if we end up in jail in the middle of May, I'm blaming it on Peter. True. Oh no. Yeah. So that's where. Yeah. That's why Gumby's there. He's gonna stop that from happening. Yeah. I believe. You believe in unicorns.
So do I need to bring bail money? Is that what you're trying to say? Bring bail money?
Yes. We're gonna be the house that needs nap time.
So that brings across the question: if you and I were in the back seat of a police car, what would you say? Right?
I hope you brought your checkbook because I'm broke.
I'd be like, I knew this would happen.
Yeah, I guess that didn't work. No filming from. Is there a hot tub at the house, Kylie?
Oh no. Oh no. Is there?
I don't think there is. I think I'm sad about that. You'd faint. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it makes sense for you, but what
And
about the
hey,
rest of us?
everybody, keep your fingers crossed because Kylie's husband starts his new job on May 4th. So we're kind of hoping that things work out that he can come for the whole time. If so, oh, you know, if there's a hot tub, I'm in trouble.
I was
back
fine.
when I
I
grew
just
up,
couldn't get in it.
we'll just
I think I can put.
somebody bring a hose pipe and a sprinkler. We'll run through the sprinkler out in the front yard. Oh my gosh, that would be YouTube.
Peter!
That would be YouTube content, all right? That would be YouTube content.
I need seriously. I tried my dangdest, my darndest, my hardest to get them to film a segment live from the hot tub, and nobody would do it.
Oh my gosh, we need a slip and slide. I love it.
No, I ain't throwing my body on no ground. What? I'm not young chicken anymore.
Hey,
I'll break in half.
I'm almost 6 years old. I'm not gonna do that either.
Too hot in the hot tub. There's no.
No, not too hot in the hot tub.
We are.
We are.
Yes, Philly.
We are.
Truth. We even decided to match our shirts today for this. I don't have the TGM, but it's the same color.
Yeah, there we go. It was planned. You got the memo, I see.
Yes. Yeah.
When is the fun trip to Springfield?
May 17th.
It's coming up in less than 3 weeks. She means the real fun one, not the one with me in it.
Oh, September. You got to beat the boys at mini golf? What? What's happening?
No, we have a team. We're doing team mini golf. Yeah, here it is.
No ice cream and that one's gonna be no ice cream and no hot tubs. This is true. Jen, we just gotta go, just us.
The Faza is big on mini golf. I like mini golf. So me, Mike, who else was it? Who else was in the foursome team? I know Kylie was. Oh, Kathy. Yeah. Mike's wife, Kathy. It's gonna be us 4 are taking on any other 4. Any other 4.
Well,
we'll take on.
I suck, but I'll play.
$1 a hole.
Oh no!
No, we're kidding. I'm not gambling.
No. I'll go sit at the bar with pitchers of beer with whoever wants to drink with me while you guys play mini golf.
And then you'll take the putter and you run in circles like this around it, right?
Yes.
Drinking games.
Yes. Commentators. I'm an excellent peanut gallery. Yeah, Sassy. Me and Sassy. We're gonna be at the bar.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is gonna be great. Guys, if you're not going to Springfield, it looks like you should be at this point.
Yeah.
And I do cacao with Candyland videos in Springfield. So I bring the car, which my nephew tried to steal from me today. My 2-year-old nephew tried to comp and put it in his book bag. Wasn't having it. Had to trade him 6 Hot Wheels cars for my cacao car back. So I do cacao with Candyland. So if you see me, stop me and we will do a cacao with Candyland.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
And for the love of God, Gumby.
I'm listening.
We are staying in the same house.
Yes.
You,
yes.
Kylie.
Yes.
Ashley.
Yes.
Faza. He's not in the same house. If I know you and we need to make sure that I get a cacao video from each of you, especially you and Susie. I've seen Donna. I've seen Susie. I've seen Heidi. We have still not done a cacao video together.
Why not?
What is wrong with me? How do I forget that?
Right. You need to make a mental note. Maybe that's a problem. The middle notes are not
The
coming
mental
through.
note gets lost in the mind palace. It gets filed away into shit that I need to remember but I'm not going to remember.
Right. That's my problem.
Bring you one of my unused buttons to record. Oh my god. That's amazing. Well, way to ruin the surprise.
What the heck?
Well, of course, Heidi, if you would stop letting your kids get married on big social event days,
I know, right?
maybe you could come.
And graduations and stuff. What's up with that?
Seriously. Stop planning these life-altering things during shopping time.
Dang kids.
They have recording buttons. I know, Albert. It's a dangerous thing. Don't get one. You don't need it. You just don't.
They're addicting.
You should not know that. I know. Albert, if you guys don't know Albert is AS Auctions. He has adorable children, which you probably could not tell by the way he speaks on whatnot, but he's a lovely father. Just so you know. I'm going to put him on the spot here. Because that's one of the things I do. I talk about other people in a good way. But his kids make art for you if you buy things. This is what I got in my package.
Look at that. That's nice.
Isn't that nice? I'm kind of obsessed. So I love it. Just so you know. Thank you, Albert's children, for the awesome Candyland art. So I just wanted to give him a real shout out for that. Because I hadn't gotten to. So thank you for letting me do that, Gumby.
So Sassy Vintage Chick, what did you send the link to? Via what?
Donna, you got to meet Albert? Oh my god.
Never mind, it just came through.
Sorry, I'm making
Never
you guys
mind, I just got it.
nauseous by shaking you up. I am thirsty as all get out. My water is empty.
I used to have a ponytail back in the day. Matter of fact, when I got married, this was gosh, a long time ago. I got married, I had a rat tail.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. You did? Did you participate in Comic-Con, the Whatnot Con? Aw, well, they're awesome. You have great kids. Yes and no.
Yes, she got one. No, not Whatnot Con. Maybe sent it to her. That's where you got it from. There you go.
There you go.
Now you know the rest of the story.
Oh my god.
It took you coming to on a Gumby Vibe talk show to find out where the heck you got it from. Oh my god.
The rest of the story. I haven't heard that line in forever.
Who said that? Who said that?
It was I'd listened to him on the radio.
What's his name? Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey.
Yep. And now you know the rest of the story.
My grandma, we would listen to it in the car. She would pick us up from our house and she would drive us back to her house to spend the day because Mom would have to go to work.
And the stories were so good. The stories were good.
Always. Always. I grew up on Paul Harvey and Reader's Digest.
Yes.
And the Monkees and the TV show.
Hey,
and,
with the Monkees.
Gomer Pyle.
Oh, golly.
Gomer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Gomer and Andy and what's the
Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan! Yes! I loved Gilligan.
I love Marianne.
Yeah, Ginger.
I still love Marianne.
Unsolved Mysteries. Yep. But yeah, we did a truffle called the Ginger and the Marianne. It was coconut and passion fruit.
Interesting.
Yeah. I would always do fun things like that. I came up with over 200 different truffle flavors.
Oh wow.
Alone. That's not counting the chocolate bars and other confections. We did ice creams. We did cocktails. We did all kinds of fun stuff. I'm sure you're not that boring. Did Donna bring you any food? Donna brought us food.
Wow.
Albert. So Donna got to meet everybody this weekend in Allentown for the paper show.
There's a song by that too, Allentown.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Donna got you a teeny tiny hippo? Oh, you don't want to see the hippo I got. I'm saving it for a show in June. So I don't want to tease you with it. Oh, that's nice, Jessie. Donna's very nice. She brought vodka sauce when we hung out, and it was delicious. Okay, fine. I'll show you.
And while she's showing it, we'll ring the unicorn bell. That was quick.
Well, it was right there.
Frozen. There she is. Ooh, look how tiny that is.
It is so little.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy tiny.
It is a tiny hippo. Look at his nose and his nostrils. I will. I'll let you know. Look at the tiny glass cat. Like you can barely.
That's itty bitty. Oh my gosh.
Itty bitty. Itty bitty. So yeah.
I just sold on my last show, I think it was Saturday, my last Saturday, has a little itty bitty baby holding an ice cream cone. Less than 3/4 of an inch tall. So nobody's gonna want this, and somebody got it. Itty bitty tiny thing.
Oh
like,
yeah.
What's a baby doing holding an ice cream cone?
Why not?
Right?
I'm a baby holding an ice cream cone.
I mean, he's a baby in a diaper holding an ice cream cone. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. Hey Kathy,
it smells
how
like
are you?
cinnamon. Why does it smell like cinnamon?
Holding it for a friend, right? Exactly.
He's just temporary. Coaster Company of America, Santa Fe Springs. This smells like cinnamon. Why does it smell like? Oh my god! Why is he? Oh my god! Did you make that, Gumby?
No. You know who I got that from?
Who?
The father sent this to me.
Shut up.
Isn't he awesome?
Hi, Jen!
Sir Gumby. It's Sir Gumby. Yes, Mike the father sent that to me. Sir Gumby.
That's awesome.
And he's not for sale. Never been going to be for sale. But
how much you want for him?
That's another thing too, that we talk about people on this platform, right? And how we develop relationships with people.
Yes.
But and that's before that me and Mike really become good friends. I mean, we were acquaintances. I bought, he bought for me, that kind of thing. This is before he sold. And he sent it to me. But every once in a while, out of the blue, I get something sent to me by somebody that was one of my buyers, right? Or what we call family members in Gumby Land, right? Didn't tell me it's coming. Don't give me a note. It shows up on my door and I'm like, where the heck did this come from? And then, 3 weeks later, did you get the Gumby I sent you? Oh, you sent it to me? I don't know your real name when you send it to me. I know you by your screen name. So, and here's another one. Someone sent it to me. This is a shaker. Look at that.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I mean, and Kylie and Makuska sent me a big old group of them. It's just, but it's touching. It's very touching to me.
It's very sweet.
Very touching to me.
Yeah. Gifts are always never expected, but sincerely
always appreciated. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
So what are your big plans? What kind of big shows you got coming up? What you got going on in the future? What can we expect from CandyLand Curiosities in the next few weeks or so?
There's plenty happening always. I'm looking at my schedule. Well, tomorrow. Well, what is today? Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
Tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow I've got a Shop My Shelves show.
Oh, there you go.
At 10:33 in the morning. So if you want to come and snag some goodies off my shelves, please do. Tuesday I always do my Let's Get It Done show, which is at 10:30 in the morning. Eastern. It's an accountability show where we lift each other up and help each other get through our day. So we help people list. We provide encouragement, positivity for others. It's just an all-around, just fun show where we can just talk and be ourselves and help each other.
I've been to a couple of them.
Yeah, thank you.
Unfortunately, I'm working, so if I pop in, I'm
Yes.
popping in and out, that kind of stuff. So yeah,
That's okay. You're getting it done.
yeah.
That's what I want you to do. And of course, it's a bin show too, so I load the bin with all kinds of fun stuff. I help Jess get out of bed as opposed to just laying in the bed. We've gotten her to sit up so far. This is good. We're making progress. I'm in Paper Palooza on the 11th of May. So definitely bookmark that show. I've got tons of great paper coming for that. And then the last thing I'm in before we go to Springfield, the big thing, is the Things in Things Raid Train. And it's going to be 1 o'clock on Friday, the 17th. And it's going to be all food.
You're not going to be in Springfield on the 17th? When you coming in?
Yes, but I'm coming in the evening.
Okay, so you're doing it in the morning? You're not.
Yes.
How far away are you? You're only a few
I'm
hours
2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. I got to
Yeah.
drive.
Yes, you've got to drive. So I've got that stuff definitely on the schedule. There will be more pop-ups in between, so keep an eye out for jewelry pop-ups and paper pop-ups between now and then. I'm also moving into a new booth at the beginning of May, so there may be like a little bit of a slowdown on hours here on Whatnot. So just, I'm not gone. I'm just doing vintage stuff in real life. So.
Right.
So definitely give me a follow. Check out I have stuff on Marketplace, so you can shop with me that way. So yeah, but I have
make sure you guys are giving CandyLandcuriosities a follow. She's where are you at? You're at where are you at now? 6K?
Am I what? I'm almost at 6K.
Almost 6K.
I'm at 5.6.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
What do I got going on? I've got I'm gonna plug my YouTube, guys. Yep. Make sure I'm really trying to grow my YouTube.
I'm on YouTube.
Yep. Ask CandyLandCuriosities, right? Same name.
Yes. Same name.
Check her out. Also check out my YouTube. I'm starting a new thing on YouTube, guys. Every Tuesday evening, I'm doing trivia, live trivia on YouTube. So it's just YouTube. It's no other platform. So you can come and hang out with me. We have fun. Last time we had a lot of fun answering silly questions. So you need 50 followers to go live. Let me
yes.
Can I?
Deadly Rose.
Let's talk YouTube for a minute. All right.
I need to say something real quick
about
Deadly Rose, but then I gotta go because my son is requesting my presence.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Deadly Rose and I and Rose is in the rear view are working on a big thing in October or September. It's going to be in September. We're going to do Battle of the Bazaar.
Whatnot? Whatnot.
And it's going to be 10-minute shows.
Count me
weirdest, the best. Battle of the Bazaar. So
count me in.
Keep your eyeballs open for info and signups. So, yeah, Battle of the Bazaar. The weirder, the better. It's going to be crazy. So,
I made my first assemblage. I made my first assemblage the other day and sold it.
I saw. So, just keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. You hang out with Gumby. I need to go and take care of my kid because I am also a mama. So,
I get you.
I love you guys. Thank you, Gumby. You're a wonderful human being.
Appreciate you, Amanda.
Yes. Thank you, guys. I will see you soon.
All right, now.
Bye, friend.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. All right, guys. Someone's asking about YouTube, and I'm gonna make this real quick. We'll get over. Guys, first off, if you're not following CandyLandCuriosities, make sure you're giving her a follow. She's an amazing person and a good friend of mine, and I appreciate everything she's done. Yes, please give CandyLandCuriosities a follow. And if you're not following me, I'd appreciate you giving me a follow too as well. I just surpassed 7K today, so I'm happy about that. But on YouTube, who was asked, "Hey, little cow, how are you?" Who was asking about YouTube? I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. Who was it? Who was it? Deadly Rose is original. Okay. Are you still here? Deadly Roses, are you still here, my friend? I'm going to give you a little bit of advice if you don't mind. Because I just started my YouTube career just a few months ago. Yeah. And I am now 365 away from 2,000. So I'm not the best at it, but I got some advice if you want it. So if you're here, let me know. I'll talk to you about it. It's not a big deal. It is possible. I have what my strategy is. If you want me to, just message me if you're here. Otherwise, guys, I think we'll call this a wrap. Unless you have any questions for me, I appreciate y'all all coming in and hanging out with me. I do appreciate y'all. Join me. I do know Tuesday night on YouTube, I'm having my trivia night. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Gumby Man on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate that. And just bookmark all my shows. Yeah. Just bookmark. Hey, thank you, Boogie Jean. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you, your family. You guys are amazing. Yes, okay. And what we'll do, thank you. Did you just subscribe, Loyal Cow? I appreciate that. Yes. And Kylie right now is going to find me a raid. She'll be coming back in a minute and give me an idea who we're going to raid it to. And it's early. It's only 8:48 here on the East Coast, and I thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. I think this is fun. My next official show. See you, Bambi. Love you, hon. My next official show, I have one again. It's Tuesday. Thank you, Token. Wednesday. Wednesday night, we're doing What You Hunting Wednesdays, and I'll be co-hosting with none other than Afternoon Tico. Okay, yeah. Melanie May. All right, let's go see Melanie May. Here we go, friends. There we go. Let's go. Here we go. Rated now.